Welcome to the furnace where the weak get exposed. Welcome to the crucible where the chosen get composed.
Welcome to the field where legends manifest. This is Crimson Tide territory.
Now who's next?
Step on the grass and feel the ancestors breathe. Bear brine shadow wrapped around your sleeve. This ain't a program, this is a blood-forged throne where every rep is a war and every inch is owned. You want glory, then pay the toll. You want the script, then give your soul. Pat Trammell grit, Leroy Jordan's fire. Billy Neighbors hit like a live wire. Now my swagger, Perkins speed. Cross stood tall when the world took heed. Ogilvy dance, Shilly led. This is where legends break bread with the dead. Welcome to legacy, where the mighty get tested, where the brave get broken and rebuilt, not bested. If you want the crown, then rise with respect. This is Crimson Tide football. Now who's next? Now who's next? Now who's next? This is Crimson Tide football. Now who's next? This is a Taste Marsh creation.
Now who's next?
Cornelius Bennett brought thunder and flame. T chased Miami and reclaimed our name. Alexander ran like a runaway train. Henry stiff on fate and inflicted pure pain. Smitty soar, Bryce Young blessed. Every era asks the same thing. Who's next?
You bleed in the dark before you shine in the light. You break in the morning before you rise at night.
Coaches cuss, trainers push out attacks. But the tide fights back. This is where fear gets crushed and buried, where the weight of the past must be carried. Julio's power, Amari's glide, Ridley's cuts left corners fried, Quinnen's havoc, Allen's might, Will Anderson ending the night. This is the altar where warrior flex. This is Crimson Tide country. Now, who's next? Welcome to legacy, where the mighty get tested, where the brave get broken and rebuilt, not bested. If you want the crown, then rise with respect. This is Crimson Tide football. Now who's next? Now who's next? Now who's next? This is Crimson Tide football. Now who's next? Step into the flame, earn your scars, elevate your name. Pain is the price, greatness the effect. This is Crimson Tide football. Now who's next?
Welcome back to Tide Sports. Welcome back to Tide Sports. We are bringing you another monster. That's the film. That's the film trying to jump out of the screen on you. But before we get to that, I want to remind you to, please subscribe to the channel. Share this doggone, share these videos with people. Let them know what we're doing over here. And remember to join me on Tuesdays if you can, 7 p.m. Eastern, for my show Around the Herd, where I don't cover nothing but Tide Sports athletics, the highs, the championships, and the men's basketball team. And God, that was embarrassing. Anyway, getting right into it, folks. Getting right into it. Let me get everything set up here so we can make sure it's got everything. We're gonna talk about Mr. Corey Howard. Now you can hear the ground shaking all the way from Valdosta on this one. Watch this dude, man. This dude. He's officially a member of the Tide. I'm glad we got him. I know the boy had to pull some things off to get him up here because I think he was committed to someone else. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, Georgia fans were busy assuming that their borders were secure. And then, all of a sudden, the boy just walked up in there. You know how he be doing it.
You gonna eat your cornbread? Maybe I ought to eat your cornbread.
They let Caleb the boy walk right up into Wintersville, that's what they call it, tighter time for the high school. Wintersville, and took exactly what he wanted. He just started grabbing cornbread. He got the last big piece of chicken down there about Austin and just walked out of there with Corey Howard. This man stands 6'6". He's 245 pounds of explosive potential. Explosive potential. He already looked like he's an NFL veteran. Now I'm gonna coach that man up to make him even more explosive. Yeah, don't let that 3-star ranking fool you if you're looking at all the journals and stuff. Don't let it fool you. This is a man who's building a lab to dismantle offensive lines and quarterbacks wondering what just hit me. Did anybody get the tag on that truck? His physical build is a masterclass on a modern defensive scouting, featuring the kind of high cut frame, massive wingspan, turns every play into a struggle for the opponent. He plays with a style that's described as relentless. Let's watch this play. I watch about 5 of these before we get to going. Yeah, you're gonna ride him down. Once he gets you, and then he's trying to take you backwards. On the 5 plays I watched, once he gets somebody, he's trying to go back the other way with him. Ain't no bringing you down right now. He wants to get you down and back, and I love it. Like, he coming from the outside on that one, dropped him dead in his tracks. So he plays, like I say, he's relentless. He uses his elite length to lock out blockers and his basketball home footwork to slip past anyone in his way. Good footwork. I like that. His accolades is growing, they're growing faster than he collect them. He was named the Georgia Association High School Association All Regions First Team. He finished high school career ranked as one of the top defensive line prospects in the nation, proving that he was a hidden gem status. Was just a failure to scouts to see his truth. I'm telling you, man, these rating services, they've been missing sometimes. But you know who hit? Mr. Kalen. I'm gonna eat your cornbread, the boy.
Maybe I ought to eat your cornbread.
These people missed on Lysell Brooks, and I hope they miss on this guy and every other guy we come across. I hope they're not paying attention. He went back to get Keon Saab's brother, Amari Saab, out of New Jersey. I hope he turns out to do the same thing, because everybody knows the ratings are garbage. But back to the positives of Mr. Howard. He has a good get off, top in his class, elite hand fighting skills, and the Bama standard mentality that makes him a nightmare to coach against. He has a stat sheet. He's a stat sheet stuffer who understands that Alabama, we just don't win games. We try to take people's souls out there. You know what I mean? Woo! Critics may say he needs to bulk up a little bit. They're working on that. If he got there in January, I'm not sure if this report says that or not, but most of them guys showed up in January. We'll take care of all that. But he need to pass him to that frame to take on those SEC offensive tackles. But that's exactly what our nutrition program is for. Because I can see this guy hitting that 270-pound mark without losing speed. Next thing you know, he's right behind Yanzia Pierre or something like that. That was that bandit position, one of the positions where you just terrorize the quarterback. And there isn't a left tackle in the country who will be able to deal with this dude once he gets the size, he stays healthy, and he gets his technique down from Coach Roach. Recruiting analysts call him his flip from Georgia a turning point of the 2026 cycle, signaling to the world that the tide is we still king of the ring now, especially in the Southeast. When it comes to getting folks, we still doing it. People can say we fall if we want to. We ain't falling nowhere, sucker, but down on your team for a loss. You know what I'm saying? Fall down your team and get them a L. That's what we're going to do. He chose Alabama because he wanted a better plan for his development, realizing that playing Tuscaloosa was the only path to the first round of the draft. Amen, brother, to that. I give you that. The best news for the Tide faithful is that currently he is already been on campus since late 2025. So he was actually out there at the Rose Bowl getting ready, maybe shedding a tear. I don't know. Maybe he saw, he was getting hands-on reps with the coaching staff and acclimating himself to the speed of the game before his peers even graduated. He chose the Crimson Tide because he understands that the A on the helmet stands for a tradition that no other school in the country can replicate. He isn't coming here to wait for his turn, all that stuff. He coming here to just, to get some burn, man, get some tick, make it happen. Where is he right here? They got him on the inside right here. Boom. Double team. Tackle. Relentless. The 2026 year will be the year the world learns his name, Corey Howard, as he sets the edge and ruins the game plans of many at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Get your shakers ready. Get your popcorn ready, T.O. used to say, because a new era of defensive dominance has officially begun. I mean, we're doing pretty good defensively. We can only get better. So the rest of the country, you know, they got all that hype. You know, some people got rankings a little bit higher than us, not many. 2 or 3. But, you know, we're down to Georgia, and we signed us one of them monsters with an Alabama heart. So Roll Tide, Corey Howard is home. Let's keep him on the team for a couple years at least, so we can keep him. He can help us hunt for that next championship. Let's see what's going on here. Where's one? Where we at? Yeah. We're just watching these plays, man. These guys got some real skill out here, man. Where is he on this one? Okay. Ooh, that was a hellacious hit. You know, to be at the line of scrimmage just to stop somebody is just hard. If you get the tackle, that's one thing. He didn't give up on that play. Coach Saban said he liked that kind of stuff. Play didn't get past me, but it may have got past me, but I ain't give up on it. Fumbarooski, Fumbiola. All right, here we go. Inside, got him. Oh, you broke up the pass. That was a pressure. Okay. That was a pressure. Quarterback didn't want that. Like, get this out of my hands. Yeah, stoning them right there at 1 yard gain. But this was kind of, man, they changed a lot of uniforms. Did he do a twist on that? That was confusing. Okay, he's on the inside again. Boom. Got his stalemate. Tackle for loss. I think that's tackle for loss. Good luck to me. I love it. And it's coming to your college, your favorite college team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. I'm glad he's coming in. We need the help. We need the depth. I'm glad Coach DeBoer went down there and took somebody's cornbread like he's been known. He's been going all over the country just snatching people's cornbread right out of their hand. They be like, they were just about to put it in their hand. It just, he just takes it. But I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm going to get out of here. And always remember, until next time, roll, tide, roll.
No matter, I'm coming. No matter, I'm coming. Yeah. Yo. Check the blueprint, Tuscaloosa's the foundation. We birthed a nation, the best cause a nationwide evacuation. The sea was the proving ground, the standard we set high. Saw Henry and Ingram touch to Heisman sky. They handed out the stiff arm, it was more like a smash. Made that whole damn curse look like absolute crap. We talk 4,000 yards, talk 40 touchdowns deep. You thought you had the angle, but you fell fast asleep. Derrick Henry stepped up, 6'3" and 247. A freight train out of hell, sent straight from football heaven. He didn't sidestep, nah, he came to stomp and pound. Defenders caught the pain as his cleats tore up the ground. Mark Ingram was the first, a comeback stick of dynamite. Dallas Sammy Birds, flew by that championship line. He ran through the middle, put his shoulder in your ass. If you weren't on the ground, you were running out of gas, blowing through your chest. Trapping from Alabama's backfield beast. Henry came stomping like hell on wheels. Heisman in his hand, breaking bones with steel. 2KRC, he got wrecked. Too many men, still not enough to check. Come on, blowing through your chest, no damn regrets. Come on, we run through pain, leave turf and sweat. Come on, blowing through your chest, no time to rest. Blowing through your chest, we smash and flex. Come on, too damn strong, too damn complex. Come on, blowing through your chest, we stomp the best. Come on, this ain't finesse, it's a damn conquest. Ingram ran low, compact with black.